We are going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So come all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide. You can arrange your arms any way that feels comfortable. Maybe you cactus the arms to get a little more of a chest stretch. Maybe bring your hands to your belly. You could bring left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly, whatever feels good in your body. Close the eyes. And can you really find the weight of your back body and let it drop down into the earth? And then let your front body start to soften into your back body. Continue to let the back body drop heavily. And with every exhale, see if you can lean into this a little more. Let go a little more with every breath out. You may have heard the saying, life is hard, choose your heart. This is a potent reminder that we have the faculty of choice. We can make life painful by living in our comfort zones, wishing and dreaming and talking, but never actually doing. Knowing our potential is grand and great, but sticking our feet in the mud because comfort feels safe and change feels scary. This is one side of the coin. On the other hand, life can be hard because we put hard effort into it, because we choose to challenge ourselves, to face unknowns, to seek change and growth over comfort and stagnation. However, this pain trains us and turns us into athletes of life. It's a pain that makes us strong and skilled and confident versus pain that depresses and weighs us down. Experience has been known to prove that the pain you feel from not doing something will be greater than the pain you feel from putting work into and sacrificing for, but you can choose your heart. I invite you to sit with that today. Start to extend your arms long overhead. Create some space in your side waist, some length from your hip creases to your fingertips. And then stretch your legs out long. Reach your toes away from your fingers. Maybe your front ribs poke up towards the ceiling. Take a big full breath into this long stretched body. And then exhale, draw your knees to your chest. Catch hold of each knee separately. So right hand holds right knee, left hand holds left knee. Start to open your knees away from each other and then continue to circle those legs around. A few times in one direction, creating some mobility in the hips, lubricating those joints. And then reverse and circle the other way. And come back to center with the legs. Plant your feet on the floor. Figure 4 your right ankle over your left thigh. Take the heels of your hands to the tops of your thighs and just give your thighs a push away. You might be able to create a little length in the lower back, that right hip flexor. And then keep this shape in the legs. Bring your hands behind your head. Again, keep the shape in the legs. Extend your left leg long on the floor. Flex through both feet. Take a full breath in. On an exhale, crunch. Draw your legs towards your elbows. Bring your elbows towards your knees. Inhale, extend. This time, can you hover the legs? And then exhale, crunch back into that figure 4 shape. 6 more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 4. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 1. Stay here. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Keep the shape in the legs. Just start to drop it over to the left. Can you ground your right foot into the floor and then push that right thigh away from you with your left hand? Turn to gaze towards your right elbow. If you'd like to extend that right arm longer into a cactus, that's an option as well. As you push that right leg away, think of bringing the lower right back closer to the floor. Finding a little resistance, a little stretch. And then make your way back through center. And we'll swap out our legs. Right foot finds the floor, left ankle figures 4s over right thigh. Heels of the hands come to the tops of the thighs. And again, just push away. Start by finding length in those hips and the lower back. If it feels good to rock a little, go for it. And then keep the legs in this shape. Bring your hands behind your head. Keep the legs in this shape. Just extend that right leg long on the floor. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, find that crunch. Pull your knees into a figure 4 shape. Bring your elbows towards your knees. Inhale, can you extend the legs to a hover? And then exhale, crunch in. 6 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Stay in that crunch position. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Try and drop the knees to the right, keeping the shape in the legs. So left foot plants flat on the floor. Press that left thigh away from you. Turn and gaze to your left elbow. You can keep that arm there or extend to a cactus or fully straight arm. As you push that left thigh away, can you gently try and pull the lower left back down towards the floor? And then come back to center. Grab behind the legs. Take a couple rocks forwards and backwards. Massage along the length of the spine. And when you're ready, make your way into downward dog. Any way you'd like. You can roll over the shins. You can swing the legs around. Can you find a little space and length in your down dog? Lift up through the wrists. Find some space there. Lift up through the hip creases, lengthen the side waist. Send energy down and out through the heels. On an inhale, rise to your toes. Pivot your heels to the right and then send them to the floor. I want you to push into your hands. Keep your hips lifting high. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale back through center, rise to toes. Exhale, pivot your heels to the left and then melt them to the floor. Keep pressing in the hands to lift the hips high. Take a breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, rise back through center, high on those toes. Exhale, heels towards the floor. We're going to rise again, tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll all the way into a modified up dog. Knees soften to the floor. Heart pulls forward, shoulders pull back and down. We're here for a few breaths. If you'd like to add some movement, go for it. You might turn your head side to side. Maybe take a couple head rolls. Maybe those hips dip a little right and left. We're here for 3. We'll press back into child's pose in 2. And 1, child's pose. Roll through your spine, send your sit bones towards your heels. Soften the shoulders. Connect to your breath. And tuck the chin. Inhale, roll back into that modified up dog. A few more breaths here. Feel free to move around. 5. We'll find our down dog in 4. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. And start to walk your feet forward. As you do, open your feet wide, eventually coming into a prayer squat at the top of your mat. Feet land outside the hands. Toes can turn out a little. Bend the knees deeply and bring your hands to your heart. Press the knees open wide, scoop the tailbone forward, draw the belly in. Find more lift through the top of the head, more verticality through the spine, and then keep engaging through the core. Interlace your fingers and stretch your arms overhead. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release the arms, tip into a forward fold, bring the hands behind you, interlace your fingers there. Chest expansion, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel free to move around a little bit here. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Take your time once you're standing. Roll the shoulders back. Find Tadasana. Big toes touch. Hands come to the heart. Soften or close your eyes. Can you come back to that idea of choosing your heart, of staying stuck in your comfort zone, which is hard, or putting in the effort to grow, to evolve, which is also hard. With both situations, we experience some type of pain, but you choose. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the heart, seal the palms. Exhale, open, twist right. Take that right arm behind you, left arm forward. Inhale, back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, open, twist left, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, and fold over your legs. Soften your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale, find a half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. From here, exhale into a modified pyramid. So start to straighten the legs. I want you to take that right arm through the legs and reach your right hand to tap the top of that back thigh. And then we'll rebend that right knee. Inhale, right arm reaches high, low lunge twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, reach that right arm through. Try and tap that back leg. One more like that, front knee bends. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, try and tap that back leg. This time, low lunge, front knee bends, hands to the floor, standing splits. Drop the head, float that left leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, left foot lowers next to right. Inhale, half lift, reset the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Seal the palms. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale and fold forward. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm reaches high. Exhale into that modified pyramid, leg straighten, left arm reaches through. Can you tap that back leg with your left hand? Bend your front knee, inhale, left arm to the sky, low lunge twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, reach that left arm through. One more, front knee bends, inhale, twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, reach back for that back leg. This time, low lunge, front knee bends, hands to the floor. Standing split, shift forward, drop the head, float that right leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Let's take that one more time each side. Exhale, open, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale and fold forward. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog, long neck, soft jaw. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, find that modified pyramid. Reach that right hand back towards back leg. Twice more, front knee bends. Inhale, open into that twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, drop the head and stretch. One more, front knee bends. Inhale, twist. Exhale, straighten and stretch. This time, low lunge, front knee bends, hands to the floor. Standing splits. Shift forward, drop the head. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, open, twist left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, open, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, and fold forward. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, step, float, jump. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, find that modified pyramid. Reach that left hand back towards back leg. Twice more, front knee bends. Inhale, twist. Exhale, straighten and stretch. Inhale, twist. Exhale, straighten and stretch. Low lunge, front knee bends, hands to the floor. Standing split, shift forward, drop the head for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. And on an exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Moment here to reset, reconnect. Soft or closed eyes. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep your arms alongside your body. Palms face down, pinky fingers are spiraling in towards your hips. Can you shift a little more weight into the heels? Maybe sit a little lower as you find a little up dog in the chest. Stay here. Draw the belly in and up. Start to rise onto your toes. We're going to reach our heart forward like we're peering over the edge of our mat and start to straighten the legs. Try and keep those heels lifted. Work that balance. We're here for 3. Forward fold in 2. 1, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause there. Push the floor away with the hands, pull the belly in, take that right elbow over to your left elbow, and then back to your right. 2 more, over to the left. Back to the right, 1 more, take it left. Take it right. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale and step your right foot forward. Lower your back knee. We have a big arm circle. Connect your breath. Inhale, arms sweep forward and up. Use your exhale to take those arms around. And then reach your arms straight forward. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Draw the belly in. I want you to glide onto your right leg for warrior 3. Arms can stay extended or they can come to your heart. Spin your left hip down. Tiny bend in that front knee. Can you push more into that front foot? Lengthen through the top of your head. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. High lunge. Left toes land, front knee bends. Draw the belly in here. Soften the shoulders as you reach through the fingertips. Full breath in. Exhale, open, twist right. Gather the inner thighs together as you open and twist to the right. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, more length through the top of the head. Twist deeper as you exhale. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Start to lift your chest and gaze. Reach that left arm up and back. Can you bend a little deeper through that front knee? Take another breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. We're here for 3 breaths. Taking a moment to land. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen your right leg. Stretch across that right hip crease. Take another breath in. Exhale, triangle. Can you keep all of that length in your right side? Crease deeply as you pull that right hip back. Lengthen the right side of your waist and then spin those right ribs around and up to the ceiling. Breathing here. Press down and out through the feet. Try and spin your inner right thigh forward and your inner left thigh in and back. Take another full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, floating warrior. Press into your feet. Rise up. Arms reach up. Right toes turn in. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Make sure those left toes are pointing straight back. That left knee is opening to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Power through your back leg a little more. Reach through those back fingers a little more. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Right arm wraps behind you. Left arm reaches up and back. Maybe that right hand can press that front thigh down and forward a little more. Inhale into your left ribs, your left side body. Keep that half bind. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Roll your top shoulder back. Push that bottom knee open with your bottom arm. Option to stay or take any variation of side angle. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Take your time. Hands to the floor, square off to face back. Big transition, plant that right hand down. Wild thing, left foot comes behind your right leg. Landing on the ball of the left foot, press your hips to the ceiling. Reach your left arm to the back of your space. Take a big breath in. On an exhale, just lower your tush to the floor. You might need to scooch to the right a little bit. We're going to bend both knees, plant the feet, turn the palms or the fingers to face towards the tush. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the hips. Reverse tabletop, you can gaze to the knees, or if it's comfortable to drop the head, let it go. Push more into the hands to open across the chest. Listen closely, take one more breath in. As you exhale, start to walk your hands towards your feet. You might need to open your feet a little wider, prayer squat, top of mat. Find your breath. We're here for a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time, step or jump. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Have a moment here. Reconnect, reset. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, stay there. Push into the hands, pull the belly in. Take that left knee to the right elbow. Back to the left, 2 more. Right elbow, back to the left. Right elbow, back to the left. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Lower your back knee. We're taking a big arm circle, connect to your breath. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Use that exhale to open the chest and circle around. Arms sweep forward, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Shifting onto that left leg, warrior 3. Maybe arms stay extended, maybe they come to your heart. Can you roll that right hip down a little? Soften your left knee, push into that bottom foot, lengthen through the top of your head. We're here for a breath in. We're here for a breath out. High lunge, right toes find the floor. Draw the belly and front ribs in. Can you sit a little lower in the hips? Reach through those fingers, inhale. Exhale, open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Gather the inner thighs together. Soften the shoulders down. Inhale, get taller through the top of the head. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling, big stretch up and back. Can you bend your front knee a little deeper as you lift your heart? Full breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. We land for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch across that left hip crease. Take another breath into that left side. Exhale, triangle. Pull your left hip back. Lengthen left side body. Left hand to shin, right arm to the ceiling. What's going on with that bottom shoulder? Can you draw that bottom shoulder down and away from that left ear? Spin your inner left thigh forward. Spin your inner right thigh in and back. Keep rotating left ribs, heart and gaze towards the ceiling. We're here for a breath in. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, floating warrior, legs stay straight. Rise up, arms overhead, turn your left toes in. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Shoulders are soft. Power through that back leg. Find a little more reach to those back fingertips. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Left arm wraps behind you, right arm reaches up and back. Maybe that wrapped hand can push that front thigh down and forward. Take a breath in, keep the half bind. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Roll your top shoulder back, press that bottom knee open wide. 3 breaths here, any variation. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat, square off. Big transition, plant your left hand. Wild thing, right toes come behind that left leg. You're on the ball of your right foot, pressing your hips to the sky. Reach your right arm to the wall behind you. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, lower your tush to the floor. Again, you might need to adjust to the left a little, get back on your mat. We'll bend both knees, plant the feet. Turn your fingers to point towards your tush. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hips. Push into the feet to lift the hips. Push into the hands to open the chest. Maybe you drop the head. Big inhale. Exhale, start to walk your hands towards your feet. Prayer squat. Top of mat. You might need to heel toe those feet a little wider. Soften the eyes. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in through the nose. Big open mouth. Exhale. We're going to move through that one more time, right and left, but on the breath. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Here we go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, add those airplane arms. Rise to the toes, keep the heels lifted. Start to straighten the legs and lengthen your heart over the front edge of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Stay there. Take that knee to the left. Back to the right. Over to the left. Back to the right. Last time, left and right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward, lower your back knee. Big arm circle. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, the arms around and forward. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Warrior three. We're here for a breath in. Take a breath out. High lunge, front knee bends, back toes find the floor. Inhale. Exhale, open twist right. Back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straight away, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, floating warrior, rise up, reach up, turn your right toes in. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Exhale into your version of side angle. We're just here for one breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Wild thing, left toes land behind your right leg. Hips to the sky, full breath in. Exhale, lower your tush. Maybe scoot to the right, bend the knees, fingers point forward, shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift the hips, drop the head. Exhale, prayer squat, walk your hands towards your feet, hands to the heart. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last time, left side. Let's breathe and let it flow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Stay there. Take it to the right. Back to the left. To the right. Back to the left. One more. Take it right. Take it left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Lower your back knee. Big arm circle. Inhale those arms forward and up. Exhale, circle around. Reach the arms forward. Tuck back toes. Lift back knee. Warrior three. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. High lunge. Right toes find the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, open twist left. Back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, floating warrior. Rise up, left toes turn in, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Exhale into your version of side angle for one breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Wild thing, right foot lands behind left leg. Press those hips high, take a breath in. Exhale, lower those hips down. Maybe you scooch to the left, bend the knees, feet flat, fingers forward, shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift the hips, drop the head. Exhale, prayer squat. Walk your hands forward, hands to heart. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog for 3 slow breaths. You can always drop the knees and take child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1. A moment to land. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. How about an open mouth, HA, exhale to fold. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees. Reach down, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around the toes. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, pull fingers into toes and fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you lift your shoulders up your back? Maybe give the head a little shake, lengthen the neck. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Press down and out through the heels to lift and spread the sit bones. 1 more breath in. Fold to your fullest as you exhale. Keep a hold of that left big toe in yogic toe lock. Bring your right hand to your right hip. We're shifting onto that right leg. Both knees will soften. And then as you rise up to stand, can you take that left leg out in front of you? That leg can be bent or it can be straight. Standing tall through the top of the head, draw the belly in and up. From here, open that left leg out to the left. Again, maybe that knee is bent. Maybe it's straight. Take a full breath in. Use that left hand. Exhale. Bring that left ankle across your right thigh for standing figure 4. Hands can come to your heart. Maybe forearms towards those shins. Maybe fingers reach for the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you bend that right knee, send your hips back, reach your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist right. Palms press, left arm hooks outside right leg. Draw the shoulder blades together. 3 breaths, any version of this you'd like. Maybe you stay. You could open the arms, you could bind, you could drop that back knee. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. We're crawling to the left into a wide-legged straddle. Toes turn in, heels turn out. I want you to keep walking towards that left foot. Catch that left ankle with your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. On an exhale, thread your left arm through that hole you made with your right hand and your left leg and try and grab your right leg with that left hand. You're twisting underneath that right arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Can you twist a little deeper as you exhale? Release the hands. Walk to the top of your mat. Low lunge. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Yogi's choice, you can grab those big toes again, or you can lift the feet and slide the hands under the feet. Wherever you are, inhale, find that long spine. On your exhale, fold deeply. Find that lift of the shoulders, that ease in the neck and the head. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. If you have a hold of that right big toe, keep it. If you don't, grab that right big toe in yogic toe lock. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Soften the knees, start to shift to that left leg, and then we're rising up to stand. That right leg reaches forward. It can be bent, it can be straight. Lift through the top of the head, pull the belly in. And then whether that right leg is straight or bent, open it out to the side. Stay for a breath in. As you exhale, use that right hand to help that right ankle cross your left thigh, standing figure 4. Once you're there, hands to heart, maybe forearms to that shin, maybe fingers to the floor. Bend that left knee, pull your hips back, reach your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, high lunge. Find your balance. Drop the hips, reach through those fingers, full breath in. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm outside left leg, palms press, shoulder blades draw together, and then you're on your own. Whatever feels good in your body on this side, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right, find that wide-legged straddle, toes in, heels out. And then keep crawling to the right. Left hand catches right ankle. Inhale, right arm to the sky. On an exhale, you're going to thread that right arm through that hole you made with your left hand and right leg. Try and grab your left leg anywhere you can with that right hand. Turn underneath that left arm and twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Good. Gently release. We're going to walk our hands to the top of our mat. Low lunge, facing front. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, shift forward to plank. We'll take a slow count of 5 to lower to the floor. Start to bend those elbows for 5. Pull the belly in, 4. Resist with the thighs. Keep the thighs lifting as you lower, 3, 2. Find the floor on 1. Good. Untuck the toes, walk the legs together. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together. Roll the shoulders back. And then as you extend the arms behind you, inhale, lift everything off the floor. Shalabhasana. Shoulder blades squeeze as the heart opens. Legs are glued together as if you had one. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, release, left cheek to the floor, look right. Let the shoulders drop. Let the pelvis be heavy. Close the eyes and slow down your breath. Option to take that same shape again. Otherwise, I'll tuck you into Dhanurasana, bow pose, forehead to the floor. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles. And then walk your knees towards the back of your mat a little more. Get longer through the fronts of the thighs. Start to push the pelvis into the floor. Inhale, lift everything else away. Feet lift to the ceiling. Shins kick to the wall behind you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Right cheek to the floor, look left. Let everything drop into the earth. Slow down your breath. Bring your forehead to the floor. Hands into your shoulders. Press up to all fours. You might need to adjust a little. Walk those knees in. Hands back. Extend your right leg back behind you. I want you to cross that right leg behind your left and tuck that knee in. Open your feet a little bit wider. Press into the hands, send your hips back. You can stay in this Gomukhasana child's pose, or if you want to walk your hands towards your legs and sit your hips all the way between the feet and take a full Gomukhasana, that's an option as well. Whichever you choose, take your time to get there. We're here for a few breaths. Wherever you are, can you relax the shoulders, the face, the hips? Wherever you are, make your way back to all fours. On those hands and knees, uncross the legs. And then we'll change sides. Left leg extends back. Cross that left leg behind your right. Tuck that leg in. Open your feet a little wider. Push into the hands. Maybe you stay in this child's pose, Gomukhasana. Maybe you take your time and walk your hips all the way back to sit on the ground between the feet. No rush. We're here for a moment. Find your breath and settle in. Slowly make your way back to all fours, uncrossing the left leg. And then make your way into a seat. Maybe you cross at the ankles and roll over the shins. You could swing the legs around, no rush. Extend your legs out long. Little bend to the knees. Flex the feet, sit up tall, take a breath in. On an exhale, try and bring your belly to your thighs. So keep that spine as long as you can. Maybe you reach for the calves, the ankles, the feet. If you can continue to keep that spine long, you might start to walk those sit bones back and straighten the legs a little more. Once you feel that spine rounding, stay with whatever degree of bend in the knee you have, and then relax the head and shoulders. Make your way up to sit. Start to unroll onto your back. As you do, hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Roll your right ankle around a few times one way. And a few times the other way. And use your hands on that right leg and just circle that right leg around. A few times in that hip socket in one direction. And then reverse and circle the other way. And then come back to center with that right leg. We'll take a twist. Use your left hand to guide that knee across your body. Right arm can cactus or extend. Look to the right. Try and keep that right shoulder blade grounded. And then twist through your spine and through that right leg from there. Slowly come back through center. Swap out your legs. Hug your left knee in. Stretch your right leg long. And just start to roll that left ankle and foot around a few times one way. And reverse. And use your hands on that left leg. Start to circle that left leg around in your hip socket a few times one way. And a few times the other way. And come back to center with that left leg. And take a twist. Right hand guides that knee across your body. Left arm can cactus or extend, so you can keep that left shoulder blade down. And then work the twist from there. Inhale back through center. Draw both knees towards the chest. And then make your way into happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Pull down on the feet to bring the knees closer to the floor. Give the chin a little tuck. Make sure the back of the neck is long on the floor. Then can you lengthen the lower back to the floor as well? Feel free to move around or stay still. And use your hands to bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Lift your head towards your feet. Squeeze your feet towards your head. Keep the shape in the legs. Release outer edges of the feet to the floor. We're in Supta Baddha Konasana, just like we started. Any options for arms? Maybe Shavasana arms. Maybe hands to the belly. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths here. And then yogi's choice, you can stay here for Shavasana, or you could extend the legs out and take full Shavasana, or any other shape that feels right for you. Make your way into your final rest and let go. Start to deepen your breath. Reach your arms overhead, stretch your legs out long, and roll out the fingers and the wrists, the toes and the ankles. You might roll your head side to side. And as you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. Take your time, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Find a lift through the spine, close the eyes, and bring your hands to your heart. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. Carlos Castaneda. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.